Hello. Give people also time to jump in here. Terra Nova. He, him, but in a trans mask way. I love myself. Even if nobody cares that much. I love myself. I hope you love yourself too. I am amazing. I am amazing. I'm fucking awesome. I rock. I rock and roll all day long. I'm really hyped. So yeah, I'm playing the console. I just bought the second episode. Yeah, I want to do that, but I don't really want to do that. I was thinking I'd read a devotional, but I mean, you're here to see me play the game. So sorry for the delay. I can. I was like, well, it's only gonna be like 3 minutes. I was planning to get hype for this by reading a daily devotional. Also say, Lord bless me and the viewers here present. That we're just gonna get into it. I need to read a devotional right now. I know God's with me. I hope you're blessed during this wonderful festive holiday season. Where is my mother is the next chapter, followed by the nightmare. Oh no, I'm not ready for that. The nightmare? You gotta be joking. The nightmare. Yeah, I can't wait to play the nightmare. So will I finish this? It does. So this is 3 nights then. 3 nights in episode 2. So I'll just finish Where is My Mother? And then I'll probably stop the stream.
How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
We are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
I'm trying to surmise what this is about. Oh no. I didn't really want them to push me forward in time. So that means I'm gonna have to try to put the story pieces together to figure out what happened. Oh no. First I want to recap the first episode. My character is invited to a secret meeting on Lord Mortimer's island, head of some super secret order. Which all these, so I met Washington in the parlor, I met the Pope in the parlor, and then I met, whoever, fucking Napoleon Bonaparte, and a French soldier. So that's all I met so far, was like 5, 6 people, but they're all pretty high profile. And I had to make a lot of decisions to choose what to do. That's why this game is pretty cool to me. I like how it encourages replaying it. I guess in some ways I've never really played a game like that, and so this style gameplay is very appealing to me. I loved it. Yeah, but there is a certain pathway of decisions you have to make to get the best scores. I realize that down the line is certain answers you have to answer a certain way to progress. Especially in the confrontation, that's when it gives you chances. And if you fail all 3 chances, I don't know what will happen. Like maybe there'd be a cutscene. That'd be cool to play too. Just to fail the confrontations to see the cutscenes that happen when you fail. Because you've had to succeed the confrontation to get through to the next place. Well, besides that, the story, fucking Mortimer's Island. I have yet to meet Mortimer. Mortimer woke me up. Is this what follows? At the end of chapter 1, I woke in the morning to find Mortimer in my room, and I was waiting to talk to him. And did he summon me to a meeting? Is this meeting taking place now in the morning? Because what caught my attention looked like my main character, his mother, or the point was his mother was missing in the first episode. From what we were watching here, I'm not picking up all the dialogue. Yeah, so that's his mother. It says to be discovered. Oh, that's her weaknesses. So fucking whatever happened, she's in the room with me now, standing behind me with her arm cut. And it's pretty intense. I mean, that's a serious injury. And she's like, I don't know what I'm watching here. Because we did not find her yet. Did Lord Mortimer find her and bring her back? So let's continue. I think I've recapped enough. Before going further, if you want to check out any of my devotionals, because I am a proud Christian and a patriot, and I want everyone to be invited to feel the call to invite the Holy Spirit into their lives and Jesus. That's why I read devotionals every day, because I have a very interesting story, and I have rants on there too. I have a homestead, and so as a part of my life is to read devotionals and encourage people to reach out for Christ's blessings in their life when things get too hard. When things get too hard and we can't handle them, we need God's help. So, I'll continue with the story. Everyone seems to be present. Everyone on this page. Everyone I know. How many people is that? The servant. Yeah. Servant looks like this with the weird mask. Well, let's go back into it.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
I do apologize for being late. I was obliged to clear up some urgent business.
This is so weird. I thought they were sitting around a table and now they're in the living room. I'm like, am I tripping? Or they didn't. I must be tripping. I feel like I was watching one thing and then it changed and I'm watching something else. It's a meeting. And... Okay, I'm ready to equip 2 books to get points. One point in logic. Oh, I should check my calendar, my character. Because psychology, I'd be on level 2. Gotta go up to level 3 for psychology. I just want to get the... And logic I already have. Politics, we could get that one. Erudition, we could get that one. Got the science point. Erudition, politics. Cannot be equipped. So this... Assemble all the pages, 1 out of 6. Politics and erudition. Need some points on politics and erudition. Where's that one? What is this one? This skills tree gives me more options when I have dialogue. Most of this game's action is based on conversations, dialogue, and then making choices. Benefit from a sound cultural background in the arts, geography, and history. So I'll equip both those, probably. And that gives me a point in these. Occultism, I want that. Manipulation, I want that. Logic, I don't have logic yet, so I could read the logic book and get a point. Maybe logic and politics or logic and art. If I was going to play, that's probably how I build a character. I'll make my choices based on what I'd rather be interested in, which is the arts and history. That I don't know how many, if they would have fewer dialogue choices than politics. Because I want to make the max benefit. But yeah, I feel like this game's full of paintings. I could casually mention a painting or where somewhere is. History is good to have. History and politics go hand in hand. These actually both go pretty much hand in hand. Do I want the logic point? Yeah, but do I also want the politics and the erudition? Yeah. Logic. Rene Descartes. Oh, you haven't read Descartes about rigorous and analytical thinking? I should read the thoughts on the French Revolution while I'm talking to Bonaparte about French politics. Thoughts on art. Collection of Mortimer's handwritten notes, in which he delivers his thoughts on art and his role in society. To read from Mortimer, to equip these would be just perfect. Before I talk to Mortimer, I want to have read his book already. So definitely going to get erudition. That cuts out politics. Pass on that one and get the logic. This is such a hard decision, man. Well, since I already have a point in that one, I think that's the best one to use. Start quest, hold. So I don't have any jelly.
Last we meet, Monsieur de Richet. Do you mind if I call you Louis?
Please do.
Thank you.
So only
I
have
wish to
5
apologize
points.
wholeheartedly, Louis. I made you cross the seas.
Displays
and I wasn't
immunities
even
and
here to welcome
vulnerabilities
you. When
on
I
my
asked you to
potions.
join us here, it was, of course, in the
Cures
hope
negative
that you would
alterations.
help us find your mother. However, there may be some new developments, but I don't know if they are linked to your mother. We have found Elizabeth Adams' body in her room. I'm afraid she was brutally murdered, stabbed several times.
Who did it? Questioning. I don't want to use any right now.
I can't believe it. We bumped into each other last night on our way to bed.
Yes, I know. Duchess Hillsborough informed us that she accompanied you at the beginning of the evening. You apparently bumped into Miss Adams, who wanted to speak to you. We are told you turned her away, and she went away on her own.
That's correct.
Do you know what she wanted to see you about, by any chance?
She seemed upset about something. I thought she was under the influence of alcohol, but we didn't really speak.
Pity. The poor child was probably trying
Oh,
to find
I answered wrongly.
I thought it could wait until tomorrow.
I answered
Apparently not.
wrongly. I should have lied.
Louis, I shan't hide the fact that this tragedy puts me in a very delicate situation. I cannot risk upsetting the smooth operation of our next conference. But the case cannot remain unaddressed. I must reassure my guests and
I
justice
didn't
will
get it
be
in
done.
time.
And for that to happen,
This is not going well.
I must ask for your help.
Why is that?
You met Elizabeth. You spoke together, I believe. She trusted
Can I redo this? This is not going well.
you. You have my backing. You must stop at nothing. Can I count on you?
Of course. How would you like me to proceed?
Maybe you could start by going to the scene of the crime. Elizabeth was attacked in her room.
Right. I'll get over there immediately.
Thank you, Louis. Now, once you've finished, come back and let me know your findings. I'll be waiting.
I didn't want to ask him more questions.
You've got permission to search through the guests' rooms. They've all been notified and they agree.
Why do I need to search everyone's room? This is not really what I'm here for. I'm not here to search shelves. Hey, drink some. Give me a minute. Let me pick this up. What's that? Chamomile water. Carmine water. Elizabeth Adams died. I mean, what would the next episode be if I chose differently? Got a jelly. So what the jelly does is it gives me more action points. I didn't question him. I totally could have, now that I got this jelly. I feel like I didn't get anything out of that conversation. I don't think that went very well. I think I made 3 wrong decisions in that conversation alone, which was short. Leviathan. Thomas Hobbes, 1651. The matter, form, and power of a commonwealth, ecclesiastical and civil, is a classic of political philosophy dealing with this theory of the social contract. These are interesting books. If these are real books, and of course they are, interesting way to play, this would be, I love it. I always love to play Assassin's Creed. This kind of has an Assassin's Creed feel to it. I'm going to be very frank, my character moves just like the Assassin's Creed character. Gameplay is actually quite similar, except this is more of a conversations game. Should talk to him again.
The Nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781.
Yeah, I'm sure this game actually, yeah, I think the comparison to Assassin's Creed is actually pretty good. It's got the art history.
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
I'm listening, Louis.
Goodbye.
I'll be in touch as soon as I have any more information.
Okay. Okay. It's still there. He's waiting for me to search the rooms, and then I continue the conversation. It's a really cool image. I quite like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I was reading a tweet I wrote that I would like to make a game. It's not something I think about every day. And I was thinking to myself, I could use, art assets. Yeah, that's a lot of work. Gotta make a game like this, probably not. A game like this takes many hours with many people.
Which 4-letter word could open this?
C? I mean, what other words? Hey! C-A-E or E. C-A-S. Case. That's what I would write. I would write case. That's the only word that came to mind when I saw these letters. Did it open? No. I guess the right letters would have that opened. But I don't know. It's terrible.
Golden elixir.
Golden elixir? What's that one? Next skill use is free. If I could use that on a high level skill, it'd take a lot of points. This is hole in the ground. I don't understand. So I guess I'll go down then to finish up in here.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form? Charming.
Key with an occult water symbol. Maybe that'll open something in my room. Will I ever go back to my room? I have a key. What's that key for? The Pope? Who's in here? That's the second time he's just been standing around in a room.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Yeah, this is not my main reason to play the game. It's a little much, actually. Gotta explore the world. I mean, this game, I'm not gonna say. I'm just gonna enjoy it. The whole point was to have something happen here.
Which four-letter word could open this?
Yeah, I understand. I know it's boring. I know it's boring. I'm bored too.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form? Charming.
It's a pretty cool quote.
Your Eminence, I imagine that you've heard the news about Miss Adams.
What a tragedy, my son. How could such a thing have happened?
That's exactly what I'm trying to find out. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary last night?
I saw the young French soldier, Bonaparte, I believe, hanging around near Miss Adams' room. But I would not want to get an innocent man into trouble, Louis. It's probably nothing.
Not to worry, Your Eminence. If he is innocent, then he has nothing to fear. Do you know why Monsieur Bonaparte was hanging around her room like that?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that the dashing young soldier had become infatuated with a fragile young woman who looked a bit lost. But I don't think he got a very warm welcome.
Bonaparte and Adams? But they didn't even know each other, did they?
I couldn't say.
What?
Not to worry, Your Eminence. If he is innocent, then he has nothing to fear. Do you know why Monsieur Bonaparte was hanging around her room like that?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that the dashing young soldier had become infatuated with a fragile young woman who looked a bit lost. But I don't think he got a very warm welcome.
Bonaparte and Adams? But they didn't even know each other, did they?
I couldn't say that.
I don't want to pressure this guy.
Not to worry, Your Eminence. If he is innocent, then he has nothing to fear. Do you know why Monsieur Bonaparte was hanging around her room like that?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that the dashing young soldier had become infatuated with a fragile young woman who looked a bit lost. But I don't think he got a very warm welcome.
Bonaparte and Adams? But they didn't even know each other, did they?
I couldn't say that. But if I were you, my son, I would talk to Monsieur Peru. You remember how violently he set upon Miss Adams.
Oh, don't worry. He's on the list of suspects.
Boring. Now I can go search the rooms. The walkthrough had me search the rooms earlier. And whose room did I search? I searched Elizabeth's room. It was terrible. It was terrible. This game is gross. That's when I realized this game is really gross. When I had to search her room. I'm terrified to go back to her room. This is gonna be really bad. Oh, so this is the upstairs? God, my cats are going crazy. Give me a minute. I'll handle it for a little bit. Had to put the cat in the basket. I got two cats, they fight around. Alright, I guess that's what the upstairs look like. Some curiosity about that. Where's this? That one's locked. Whose room is it? We don't know. Yeah, I'm not really digging this right now. It's just like, I wanted to stream it.
Johann von Wollner.
Von Walnut. Let's go into Walnut's room. Oh, he won't let me in. Terrible. I thought I had permission to search the rooms. I always feel like I'm going the wrong way. It's a big circle, I believe. I'm looking for clues, so that's why I'm kind of walking like this. I'm looking on all the walls, the tables. Who is this? I better talk to him. Go in that room. Whose room is that?
Good day, Monsieur de Richet.
Mr. Wollner, are you looking for anything in particular? Next to Elizabeth's room?
No, nothing special.
Insinuate that he looks dodgy. Don't tell him anything.
You ought to go back to your room, as Lord Mortimer asked you to.
And may I know why you yourself are not in your quarters?
For very sad reasons, sir, which only concern Lord Mortimer, the only person I'm accountable to.
Oh, well, look at you. The new right-hand man. I see. I shall leave you now, sir. I will return to my room.
Well, do I go in there first? You know, maybe we'll do our shit last. I'm honestly terrified. I want some chill gaming moments before I have to investigate a fucking death place.
President George Washington.
Now, if there's something I could take, you know, I gotta weigh the options. Maybe that's something I won't take. I don't know the mechanics of this game. You know, there could be stuff in here. It could just be like take
Golden
everything.
elixir. I'll keep it for later.
But if taking something or choosing not to take it would affect the outcome of your choices, which I don't know if that's a mechanic. That hasn't come up yet. Oh, and he's in here, Steve. Why don't I just take all your shit first before I talk to you?
It looks like a note between Emily and Washington about trade deals.
Decipher the letter. Damn.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young, but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your friend, William.
Room's mostly empty. There's not a lot of art. Here's some art.
A map of Massachusetts.
Sure. Yeah, I got one here.
A map of Connecticut. A map of Vermont.
Can't look at this one? Wow, that's intense. Nice room you got, Washington. Unlock. Subterfuge. All these cases and boxes
Portrait
I
of
can
George
steal from.
Washington.
Wow, he's a permanent resident. Can't go on your porch? I'd like to go on your porch. Check out the courtyard. There was a game I wanted to play called like Beyond Steel Sky. Maybe I'll pick that one. I'll probably play that next week. I'll probably buy it. Why not? So those 2 jellies that I have can refill my points. If I need all my points today, I'm trying to just preserve my points. So that's why even when actions come up, what I could use is, you know, this one said, the top one, next skill use is free. I want to save my jelly. If I can save the jelly, because I think I'll need it later in the game.
Greetings, Louis.
Mr. President, you can guess why I'm here.
Of course.
Lord Mortimer has sent me to ask you a few questions about last night.
It's... How am I going to tell Elizabeth's father that she's dead?
I know, Mr. President. I shall endeavor to find out the truth about this tragedy. I must ask you to help me, though. Please.
Find the degenerate pig who did this, Louis.
What is his alibi for last night?
I'm talking to all the guests to find out who has an alibi and, well, who doesn't, Mr. President. Can you tell me what you were doing last night so that I can strike your name off the list?
I spent the night right here, reading.
All night?
Exactly. Emily stopped by in the middle of the night, you can ask her. She wanted to talk about some business we have in common.
Anything whatsoever to do with Elizabeth?
Not at all, Louis. A business matter.
Are you all right, Mr. President? Are you feeling all right?
Oh, don't worry. It's this rotten toothache. What do you expect? I'm no spring chicken now.
Well, that was a waste of points. For sure it was a waste of points. Can I do all of these?
Tell me, Mr. President, had you spoken to Elizabeth since your arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I wanted to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered. Do you know if she had any enemies, Mr. President?
Not that I know of. I heard about her altercation with Mr. Perry, but that case was closed, if I'm not mistaken. But if in doubt, I wouldn't leave any door unopened. And I'd go and question your fellow countrymen.
Don't worry. Countryman or not, I'm not letting anybody slip through the cracks. Do you know why she came to the island?
To get help, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right?
Indeed. Sir Gregory suggested to her father that he introduce her to Lord Mortimer to see if he could help her.
I don't have logic, so I can't do that. I do have logic? Oh, maybe I already do. I'm gonna use the elixir after this. I'm not getting anything out of this. I feel like I'm wasting all my points on Washington, and he's not giving me shit. He could... Sir Gregory said he could introduce her to Lord Mortimer. Just, why invite her?
It would appear that she wasn't invited to the conference.
Oh, I just wasted all my fucking points.
The poor girl was in no way concerned by our business, and she had no political clout.
So, I don't understand why Sir Gregory invited her during the conference of his good friend Lord Mortimer. He must have realized that he wouldn't have much time to grant her. Preparing a conference does not seem an easy task. On the evening of our arrival, Lord Mortimer didn't even welcome us, what with his being so busy and all.
Yes, you're right, Louis. I didn't think of that. It is indeed rather surprising. The easiest thing to do is simply ask him, you know.
Of course. Do you know why she came to the island?
To get help, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right?
Indeed. Sir Gregory suggested to her father that he introduce her to Lord Mortimer to see if he could help her.
Oh, I think I already did this one.
Yes, Lord Mortimer has a talent for healing, apparently. I'm not surprised Sir Gregory advised her to come.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I just wasted so many points. I wasted 6 points.
I shan't keep you any longer, Mr. President.
Feel free, Louis. If there's anything I can do, just ask.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Oh, that was rough. I don't know. I need more royal jelly. Please, can there be some more royal jelly in every room? Please. Can't pick up this book. Come on, look at it. Look at it. Look at the book!
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Oh, I thought they said we could go in their rooms.
Huh, that's me.
Can't go to my room. Terrible. I'm dumb. It's just, he told me that the rooms would be available to search. So the guests have left their rooms open. Go back downstairs and search for clues before I go to Emily's? So, who's this room?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. King George III in coronation robes. Nice touch for the room of an English duchess. Tending children at the orphanage in Harlem. I find it a little hard to understand this painting choice. Tending children at the orphanage in Harlem. I find it a little hard to understand this painting choice.
Give me some jelly, need some jelly right now. Need some jelly right now. Need some jelly right now. Can't read that letter? Letters everywhere. Read them all.
The Lady's Waldegrave by Reynolds. Painted upon the request of the Waldegrave family, in an effort to find them a husband. Displayed like meat. It's disgusting.
Dear E, I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstances hamper Sir Gregory's plans. Decidedly, they have support from the highest level in Buckingham Palace. So here we both are, hands and feet tied, and little room to
I'm really enjoying this as much as I thought I would.
Keep me abreast of events. Our mission is becoming more complicated. Yours, E. P.S. The French chapter of the Order doesn't appear to know anything about the arrival of our friend Sarah. I therefore cannot comment on it. However, my guess is that she has come here for personal reasons.
I feel like I totally missed that. I received your last letter. The Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstance hamper Gregory's plans. Decidedly, they have support from the highest level, Buckingham Palace. So here we both are, hands and feet tied, and little room to maneuver. Keep me abreast of events. Our mission is becoming more complicated. Yours, E. Yeah, it's not entirely clear. Let's pull a book off the shelf.
Grammar of Port-Royal. Ah, the artistry of the French language in all its splendor. Whoever masters French commands the world. At least une partie of it.
Bookworm. Traits. Well, I don't know. Something just came up that said bookworm, but I don't know what that is. Equipping a book while it's equipped? I thought it was permanent. You can equip one extra manuscript. Collect 10. So I just picked up another one. Let's check it out. What is it? Where is it? Exhaustive work on linguistics. Philosophy of language. That's pretty cool. Did it add into linguistics? I didn't see. Ah, forgive me. I was just there. Linguistics. I already read that letter. Linguistics. Linguistics. What's that one? It's 0. It takes 5 to get to level 1. Oh, that means I already have linguistics. Now what about logic? I have logic already. Why did I put the logic book? I'm an idiot. I should have put one here and one on politics. Instead I went for level 2 logic, dude. Maybe I do want level 2 logic. It reduces effort points by 3. Logic? I want to have the most logic possible. Psychology and agility. My agility go hard. Vigilance. I got all these, I think. Questioning. I always got to use these ones when I see them come up, because Lord Mortimer was talking, and I did not use the questioning, which I definitely feel like I should have. I made 3 mistakes on that first conversation. You can tell how much I'm not really... My mind is not in the game. What's that? Elixir? I like to have those. Or negative alterations. I got so many of that. Negative alterations.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it that our nation will recover from this impasse. But King George's mental situation is slowing down our decision-taking. Thank you in advance for all your help. William Pitt, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Wow. I don't have no royal jelly yet. I'm trying to get some, please. I need some now. You can inform King George of the Holy Father's backing. We shall assist you with financing the recruitment of regiments of emigrant royalists to fight against France.
Two coils circle the lock.
Use the key, bitch!
Queen Charlotte. All the royal family of England is there from what I can tell. A letter from William Pitt the Elder addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last breath. If you have any request of me, you only need ask. With regards to my son William, I shall never thank you enough for looking after him. You know the latter's preferences, and you will understand he needs you desperately. For that, and as agreed with Queen Charlotte, our friend Duke Hillsborough will carry out his task and meet with you within 6 months. From then on, you'll be free from want. Yours sincerely, William Pitt, Count of Chatham.
She looked after his son, William. Search. Yeah, I got it. Gotta search.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the
What
best
a waste!
traits.
I don't need that. I don't need Devil's Thorn. Please, I need Royal Jelly. Oh, what a waste of a point. I don't have any points left. I can literally do like 2 actions. I guess I'll talk to you now, and, you know, I'm such an idiot. I'm not playing this game right. I'm not thinking at all. I regret it when I don't choose it. But then when I choose it, I also regret choosing it.
What can I do for you, Louis?
I've come to see you about last night's tragedy. Did you hear anything about what happened to Elizabeth?
Yes, we all did. Rumors spread quickly, you know. How awful. I didn't know her well, but I hope at least the poor thing didn't suffer too much.
Let's use them all, dude. Let's use all my things. Stab 9 times. Yeah, would I really say that as my next line? That's a terrible answer, dude. Probably she didn't suffer that much. This is clearly the most considerate and respectful answer, an answer anyone would rather give than those other horrible answers to this statement.
Death came quickly. You can be assured of that.
If such a senseless act can happen here, then none of us is truly safe anywhere. Lord Mortimer must be mortified that one of his guests could have committed such an act, don't you think?
He is indeed very upset about it. It's only natural after such a violent murder.
Violent? What do you mean?
Elizabeth was stabbed 9 times.
Oh my God, Louis. How awful. The murderer must have had a serious grudge against her to set upon her like that. It must have been a crime of passion. Do you know what happened exactly?
In fact, Lord Mortimer has asked me to look into this case, Emily.
Really? Are you Lord Mortimer's snoop now?
I'm doing it for Elizabeth, not to please Mortimer.
Good for you. Quite right, too. Have you found out anything?
Oh, here we go. Diversion level 1. It says difficulty 3. Well, yeah, so it's flashing those points. It's showing me how much points it'll use. I could use it for free. Maybe I'll just do that. Good for you, quite right. Have you found out anything? Make her speak about the night of the murder. Diversion? I don't understand why it would be a diversion. Have you found out anything? And then you change topics with diversion. I mean, that's kind of fucking shysty. People talk that way. People divert all the time. Whenever they don't want to answer someone's questions, they divert. Where was she last night? What was her relationship with Elizabeth? Where was she last night? Where was she last night? I'm not gonna respond to have you found out anything. I'm gonna drink the golden elixir right now.
Since your arrival, did you notice anything strange about Elizabeth?
Everything that happened around that poor child was strange. You saw that for yourself.
I know. You're right. I'm looking for leads to try to reduce the number of suspects.
Well, I would say that in addition to ourselves, you could also cross off President Washington. I went to see him during the night. I had some business with him, and I can confirm that he didn't leave his room all night.
That gives Washington an alibi.
Nice.
Did you and Elizabeth get to know each other?
I must admit, Louis, I didn't take much interest in her. I feel a bit guilty about it, but I never actually spoke to her. She seemed burdened by her problems, and as she wasn't invited to the conference, I didn't really seek her out.
I'm now interviewing all the guests to establish the alibis for each person. Just so I can cross you off the list of suspects, can you tell me what you did after leaving my room?
You know, the easiest way to find out what I was doing last night would have been to invite me to stay, Louis. But I shall answer you. I simply went back to my room and then to bed. On the way, I stopped off for a brief chat with President Washington about some business that concerns both of us.
Very well, then. Thank you, Emily. I hear you were in discussions with the Holy See.
Oh, either His Eminence can't keep his tongue from wagging, or you've been poking your nose where you shouldn't, sir.
Even so, Emily, you're raising a royalist army. That's no small matter.
And you are straying from the subject. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me?
Terrible.
I won't keep you, Emily. Thank you for answering my questions.
See you, Louis.
Yeah. Need some jelly, you know, where am I gonna get that? Linguistics. I don't know, I wanted to get through the day. That's what I agreed on. I'm glad I checked this corner. That's awesome. Amber fragments. don't really know what I'm doing. I was looking for the amber, but I don't know where the amber is. 4 amber fragments, you gain an effort point. I mean, is that missing 1? It has 3? Kind of looks like it has 3, but doesn't have 1 yet. So I need 1 more to get a point. Get what kind of point? Sorry, I'm tripping. Effort point? Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to have an extra effort point. For sure. So I guess I'm just going to walk out of this room then, because I saw it all.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
What? Devil Storm, bro? I don't need 5 Devil Storm, for real.
Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy. Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success. Why do I get nothing but visions of horror in my room? And he gets victory after victory?
Because in Washington's room was also a painting, a horrorful painting. It was someone being stabbed. But true, my character's bedroom was by far the most grotesque. It was the 10, 20 paintings in my room. And then Dante's Inferno is on the shelf, just like visions of hell.
The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur. It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Immunity!
My dearest son.
When it comes up in
I'm
red
writing
text,
to
though,
implore
it's
you to act
a
quickly.
bad thing.
The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
I didn't really catch all that. Who's men? Oh, Paoli? It says his men. Paoli's. She mentioned. Sorry, gotta be very thorough about what I'm trying to check out.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
He looks like he's crying over there. Take me to your courtyard. Take me to your courtyard. Give me that jelly, bitch.
Golden elixir.
No!
Consume without excess.
That's not what I wanted.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
That's not even what he said. He didn't say warriors.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
Army chiefs is what he said.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon. Lord William Mortimer.
There's just one holster in Bonaparte's gear, and the pistol is missing. On the other hand, his cleaning equipment is in mint condition. That's typical of the soldier in him.
Should I look again? Will it be the same cutscene? I do be doing stuff twice. Yeah, it's done, so I can leave it. I don't even do stuff twice. I like to test a game. You know what I mean? For me to test a game, I sometimes repeat actions. What's back here? There's not a coin in the corner. Yeah. I always like to play games.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty. Amber crystals.
Nice. Did it fill? It doesn't tell me how many I'm stacking up. Oh, did I just gain one? I didn't count them. I think this one was not there. I just gained it. Yeah, that's why it's a diamond. Because it's like it fills it, and then it adds a smaller diamond right next door. So I just got my 4th amber point. That means I got 2, 4, 6, 7. Royal jelly fills 2 by 2, and that's the only way to get more points. So if I got 6 spaces, I'd try to get back up to 6. But total, it's because I have 3. Total, it's actually 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 10 points. It's an even number. That's hype. I'm hype. Because I thought it was going to be actually an odd number, but it's an even number. I already looked at the hat. I looked at that letter. Did I look at this shelf? No. No. Search it? I mean, I can't not search it, bro.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it'll give you a
Carmelite
real
water?
boost.
Oh, dude, I didn't know it was gonna give me that. I don't need that stuff.
Monsieur de Richet, please be quick. We are both very busy.
He was seen lurking around Elizabeth's room. Might as well just jump into it.
Someone saw you not far from the victim's room. Can you tell me what you were doing exactly, please?
I can tell you that someone is an idiot. I wanted to warn her to be careful. You see, on the night of my arrival, I saw someone leaving her room in haste, and I wanted to speak to her, to warn her. Unfortunately, the young lady slipped through my fingers each time. Now I know why. She had every reason to be worried. What an idiot I was not to insist. I could have helped her.
Continue? Should I use more points? Is he sincere? I mean, that would be everyone would want to do that and ask about it. And it doesn't cost any points. It's free to
I've been
use.
studying him for a while now, and I don't think he was lying. Yet, I'm surprised how easy it was for me to read him. It must surely be his military side. I wish they all could be like that. My investigation would be finished already.
What?
Someone saw you not far from the victim's room. Can you tell me what you were doing exactly, please?
I want to listen to
I
this
can
again.
tell you that someone is an idiot.
I
I
missed
wanted
some
to
shit.
warn her to be careful. You see, on the night of my arrival, I saw someone leaving her room in haste, and I wanted to speak to her, to warn her. Unfortunately, the young lady...
Sorry, I'm trying to reflect on what he just said. He saw someone leaving her room in haste. There's so many unanswered questions there. And she's been there a while. So on the night she came, has Napoleon Bonaparte been here for weeks? Or just the day? On the night of her arrival. I saw someone leaving your room in haste. Well, yeah, I definitely probably won't get too much farther, actually. I gotta give my cat some treats. This is why if I, streamed streamed on, this is why if I streamed on, if I streamed to the computer, I could put a, be back in 10 minutes sign, because feeding them treats would only take, like 3 minutes. Wanted to do it. Still would have tried to get to it, but yeah, let me get back to it.
through my fingers each time. Now I know why. She had every reason to be worried. What an idiot I was not to insist. I could have helped her.
Yeah, did you recognize the Prowler?
Were you able to recognize the Prowler?
Unfortunately not, no. It was dark, and Lord Mortimer was waiting for me. I was not really paying attention anyway.
Not a single detail? Hilarious question. Not a single detail? Oh, what do I have? I got a free skill use. I might need that in a minute. If I use them all here. The night of her arrival. Probably get both of these answers. The night of her arrival. That's probably what I would say. Not a single detail? Or the night of her arrival. Lord Mortimer was waiting for me. Was not really paying attention. Anyway. It was dark. Lord Mortimer was waiting for me. I mean, that's, some slack ass. I'm giving some slack ass. Fucking. It was dark. So, excuses, that's the word. Some slack excuses right there.
But if I remember rightly, the night of her arrival was also the night of my arrival. So the person he saw leaving Elizabeth's room was Washington.
Why did he figure that out?
Were you able to recognize the Prowler?
Unfortunately not, no. It was dark, and Lord Mortimer was waiting for me. I was not really paying attention anyway.
Excuse me for insisting, but if you saw him or her, I'm sure you would have more information than that. It's just that you don't think it can be of help to me.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Was it a woman, for instance? Bearing in mind that all the women here wear whalebone dresses, which is rather noticeable.
A man, I should say. I don't recall seeing the silhouette of a dress.
You see, you saw many things, in fact.
Hang on. Laissez-moi réfléchir. Let me think a minute.
A wig? His height? The sound of his footsteps, maybe.
Ah, his height. Oui, somewhat imposing. A tall man, and straight. As for the rest, I don't know, Monsieur de Richet.
Not to worry. That's already quite a lot. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything. Yeah. Is that really necessary? Thank you for everything. Question him over last night.
Did you hear about young Elizabeth?
Indeed, it is deeply regrettable.
Lord Mortimer asked me to...
I know. You no doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
With who? Did anything happen out of the ordinary? Until what time? Did anyone leave early?
Did any of you leave during the game?
Not that I know of, monsieur. I didn't exactly spend my time noting the other guests' comings and goings, but I don't think so.
Thank you. What time did the game end?
I can't say exactly. As for me, I must have stayed until midnight. I was exhausted, couldn't think straight, so I preferred to go up to bed.
On your way up to bed, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
No, not in the least. The whole manor was sound asleep.
Not really. No. Did you notice anything unusual during the evening?
Nothing at all, except the luck of the devil of Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory at cards.
Did they win much?
Oh la la, monsieur, they cleaned us out more like. But I plan on getting it all back before we leave.
Can you tell me who was present at the game, please?
Well, there were Lord Mortimer, President Washington, and Sir Gregory.
Thank you.
Ah, and His Eminence Piaget as well. Excuse me, I nearly forgot him. Poor soul. Well, have we finished, monsieur?
Exactly. Thanks again for all your answers. Good day.
That's a weird thing to say. My character's such a fucking freak. He kind of acts like I kind of act. That's kind of what pisses me off. I don't like to see my own self reflected in the game. I'm like, you're kind of corny, bro. Thank you for your answers. He thanked him twice in that conversation. Thank you for everything. That's what he said. What's that? A half circle shaped key? What? There's just stuff everywhere? Why was there a key on the couch? Whose room was this?
Sir Jacques Peru?
I totally just ran past his room. Did I really?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
I just ran past his room. Peru? Dog, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
What do you want from me, de Richet?
Greetings. It's fallen to me
Cut
that...
the crap! Get to the point. We both know why you're here.
And have you got anything to tell me?
What does it matter? It's too late anyway. Do what you have to do and get out.
He doesn't look well. Cost reduced by 3.
It's never too late, sir. If you have something to say, now is the time.
You don't understand. Everything's already written. It's over.
Why is he behaving like the perfect culprit? What is it that's already written? I'm not sure I follow you.
No, you don't.
What? That's insane. I guess I'll talk to him at the end, man. After I search the room. It's a perfect time to walk away. Subterfuge would get me into everybody's chests. I don't know. It's in these chests. Could be good thing to have. It's like it's subterfuge to get in these chests, man. It's subterfuge.
Records of the police. Notes intended for the police lieutenant of Paris. It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris. And there's some well-known names on it. This is valuable information. This shouldn't be lying around.
Wow. Awesome. Got a cool book. Please. Investigation. I'm really losing gas here. I gotta fucking probably lay down. But I'm so happy you joined me for my stream, you know. Oh, what's that? Golden elixir full? I don't need another golden elixir. 4 shirts, some kind of key, is that what it said?
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England. From there, a carriage will take you to the port of Tintagel, where a frigate will be waiting for you and other guests, so you can meet up with me on my island as quickly as possible. I await your arrival. Lord William Mortimer.
I didn't really remember what that letter said. Go read it again.
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England. From there, a carriage will take you to the port of Tintagel, where a frigate will be waiting for you and other guests, so you can meet up with me on my island as quickly as possible. I await your arrival. Lord William Mortimer.
Yeah, I'm totally cooked. Totally cooked. I have an alteration. Why don't I just get the golden elixir? When I use the thing, I don't know what the alteration is, you know. How do I see exactly what that means, you know? What is that? Intoxicated. Dialogue timer hidden. So whatever that is, I'm just gonna get rid of it now. Dialogue timer hidden. Okay, I'm gonna sober up real quick. It's like, watch this. Alright. Intoxicated. When did I get intoxicated? Please, I want to go into someone's courtyard. Just let me into the courtyard. I want to see it, the world open up to me. Did I read this one already? I don't know if we shall meet again. At this point in time, I am a prisoner, snared by my own decisions. You must be protected. My future is lost without you. You can still be saved. No matter how much bitterness you hold against me, you must know I have made a pact with the devil who I thought I could master. I thought I knew the monsters, but what I did for France is nothing compared to what they are capable of doing. Now I can't see any way out. The jaws are closing upon me. I love you now and forever. That letter was really intense. Holy crap. This game is so intense to me.
The Massacre of the Innocents by Rubens. A bit gloomy. Guess my room is not that bad.
He's looking up at that painting. I'll join you in a minute, bro. Can I open one of these chests with a key?
But by Van Harlem. I think that Mortimer likes to play mind games with his guests.
It's not a picture I can look at. Did I already go in here? I feel like I already went in here. I feel like I went straight into here and looked everywhere. What's that?
Another painting on the Massacre of the Innocents?
Wow. This game is so freaking ruthless. This game is psychological horror for sure. All of it. The whole game. I want to finish this day. You know, I wasn't intending to stream this long.
Pattern with 4 circles.
Oh yeah, use the key, bro. What you find?
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France. Sister Marie-Hélène.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
I didn't hear what he said.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Devil's Thorn? Which one's Devil's Thorn? 2 Devil's Thorns? Yeah, I don't really drink that, you know. Of course. Why would they even build that into the game? That you could just pick up tons of Devil's Thorn. Golden elixir, more than you can even stomach. I don't know. Why would you make a game with that imperfection? Now look at this picture. Oh, it's on the table.
Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and in the Quran.
That's Massacre of Innocence up there. Oh, it's just like the same photo. Is it the same one? That's the same one, dude. That's so crazy. It's the same image. Oh, that kind of frustrates me a little bit. They use the same art image.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Devil's Thorn. So if I need Devil's Thorn, I know where to come get it then. Let's finish this day. Please.
Nice decor for a Revolutionary Tribunal judge's room.
All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
Do you enjoy hitting women? Did you kill Elizabeth Adams?
I'd like to talk about the letter you're writing. What woman is it addressed to?
Who says it's a woman? I'm not saying any more. There's no point you insisting. All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
I don't suspect him. So even if I don't think I'd want to spend any points on this.
Goodbye, sir. We shall meet again.
Probably.
Because I think this game's designed to where you're not meant to make every action. You might be meant to make like, maybe between 20 and 40% of actions. Maybe towards the end of the game you can choose more, but at the beginning of the game you can't choose more. Because you need to level up each skill. So I gotta go to Emily's room. Or whoever died. What's her name? Emily? Go back to Mortimer? Or should I go to Emily's room? Definitely feel like I should.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
No, I didn't do it because I was streaming. Fuck. I'm so agitated. I just want to get through the day. And whose room is this? This is probably fucking... Yeah, because that guy was standing right there. So this is... I forgot her name. Emily? Abigail? I don't... Abigail Adams?
President George Washington.
Yeah, let me just open up the menu. I remember what her name was, because... I think this is her. Where is it? Where is it? Journal. Elizabeth Adams. Bipolar, anxiety, deep secrets gnawing at her. Numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. The young woman continued to descend into folly. That's terrible. Please. Good night. Scary. Elizabeth Adams. I've been isolation today. She's literally still dead on the floor, right there. Nobody clean her up. This is my attention. Investigate the death scene. I'm glad I saved this one for last. Oh yeah, look at all that shit around her. What are we doing? Now open up this box. Let me start there.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
What's in there? Devil's Thorn.
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
Occult or science? Yeah, I gotta be careful about choices, because I don't have any more points to use. So I can't really choose them. And that's what's frustrating about the game. You use your points and find out about stuff. But, you know, why is he in here?
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother if she still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
It's like historical fiction. I guess it kind of is. I don't. Some of the stuff is like actual stuff, but some of it's not. But this really happened. Wow.
Clock stopped at 3:54. If it was smashed during the murder, then I've just established the time of the crime.
A lot of clues in here. This game is so sick.
Huh. The talisman that I gave back to Elizabeth. I can't exactly say it brought her good luck. Huh. The talisman that I gave back to Elizabeth. I can't exactly say it brought her good luck. A notebook written in Elizabeth's handwriting. It is written in a mix of several languages. Not too easy to work out.
The texts. Use your knowledge.
It looks like a mixture of medieval Latin and Anglo-Norman. It is difficult to make sense of this jerky writing. I can make out some passages, though. He's coming. The demon is upon me. He's coming back to kill me. There she is. Death has come to finish me off. I've just run into her son. That was her last entry. What tortured writing.
It's pretty intense. Just all these notebooks everywhere.
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Right soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
This game is interesting because, what I saw was that major decision point, in the end of chapter 1, right? That could set you on 3 different courses. So I feel like that changed almost the whole game. So does episode 2 have like 3 storylines based on your decision? Episode 1? And to be honest, I think, I'm really glad anyone had joined me for stream. But yeah, I'm really hungry. I'm gonna stop streaming and get some food. Don't be knocking stuff down. Bombay, you're always getting into trouble, man. Always getting into trouble. Always getting into trouble, Bombay. Always getting into trouble. Nice, I found my cap.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
Okay. What's that? Okay.
30th November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
It's a really sweet relationship. Wow. Impressive.
Pistol? Fairly new, I'd say. And judging by the weight of it, fairly...
What are you doing? Fairly new, I'd say, judging by the weight of it. Fairly light.
A tribute engraved on the barrel. To the liberators of France. There's a few dried traces of blood on the grip. Difficult to know for sure how they got there. It's extremely well maintained. The barrel is perfectly clean. It isn't loaded, and there's no traces of gunshot residue. I'd conclude that it hasn't been used recently.
Okay.
Right. I shall have to find its owner.
Those are the interactions I like. One with no choices. I wish they were all like that. No choice.
Piece of fabric. High quality at that. I'd say it's silk. Going by the texture and the gray hue, it must come from a dress, that kind that women of quality wear.
I looked at the gun. I looked at the fabric. I read the book. Can't investigate the fabric, so that's less choices. Emily's not in here. Where's her body? It's in the corner.
Pentagram? What the hell's been going on here? Many esoteric rituals are based on this shape. Could Elizabeth have been sacrificed during an occult ritual? Contrary to what most people believe, the pentagram's not there to conjure up, I don't know what evil or demonic creature. With the point toward the top, the pentagram is an ancient symbol of protection against evil. Vials of laudanum. The label shows that this laudanum comes straight from America. I wonder if Washington's involved.
Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna do that. I want to know.
Of laudanum. Large quantities could knock out a bull. Could Elizabeth have been drugged? If the body wounds are anything to go by, then clearly not. She put up a fierce fight.
Well, that was a waste.
Knocked over a bottle of wine.
Analyze the smell.
What kind of plonk is that? Hey, it's a Bordeaux. That's a Chateau de Briand. It's a great wine. I don't know what's happened to this wine, but it's undrinkable.
Why would he drink it? He just smelled it? Analyze the knife.
The lower part of the handle is unsullied by blood. The murderer gripped the weapon so tight that there's no blood where he held it. The handprint indicates a small and slender hand.
Oh, I got a lot of information from that.
The blade is short and thin. Well sharpened, apparently. It's covered in blood. Still fresh. Poor girl bled to death. Whoever left that footprint has boats for feet. That's at least a size 15. Where's a size like that here? Peru? Washington, maybe.
It could literally be any of them at this point. He's no clearer on. Yeah, no clearer to an answer. This is really intense gameplay. It's really dark. It's hard to even upload this. You know, I'm trying to
There are numerous marks on the body. She must have fought like a lion. It couldn't have happened without a lot of noise. There are also a number of old scars. People who scar themselves in this way generally do so to relieve some kind of psychological suffering. By trying to master the pain, they establish their self-control. Scarring, ugh. Scarring isn't very regular, but they're mostly from old cuts. Scars are superficial and were made several years ago. She wasn't trying to take her own life. Ancient Greek. Let's see what it means. These are sacred chants intended to protect their bearer. But from whom? Or from what? She had the Sigillum de Ameth tattooed on her, the symbol of the living God, written in the language of angels, according to believers. It is rare for someone to know about symbols like this at her age, unless her mother was a tutor.
Looks pretty intense. Wow, that's weird. Okay, so what's done is pretty much the arms done. Head, legs, hands.
No wounds, but blood on the right hand. And nothing on the left except that tattooed symbol.
Vigilance. Nerve the wrists. I wish I had some action points for this stuff.
This pinnacle's a trap. The wearers of the pinnacle thought that they were protected from evil by surrounding it inside the different circles of the pinnacle. This pinnacle's a trap. The wearers of the pinnacle thought that they were protected from evil by surrounding it inside the different circles of the pinnacle. I see no sign of bruising on the skull. The only clue is a scar from a previous craniectomy. Poor Elizabeth, she must have been very young when she went through all that. That's torture. She also has old scars around the neck, maybe mutilations.
Yeah, this is definitely too graphic. I shouldn't play this game on a stream. I apologize. I should play different games on streams. Keep this one to myself. This is really dark. She has old scars around the neck. And then, of course, they show you that disgusting face.
What a strange smell.
Oh, I can't choose this. Too bad.
She bled from the nose. She bled from the nose.
Sorry, I just had to show you. I would censor this out, you know. It's gonna be a bigger part of the game later, like the whole rest of the game is just in this room with this body. You know, maybe.
Blood, but no trace of blows on the legs. More tattoos, similar to those on the rest of her body. No wounds, but blood on the right hand. Nothing on the left except that tattooed symbol. I count no fewer than 9 wounds on the thorax with a lot of blood. At first sight, I'd say that's what caused her death.
I feel like I'm wholly unprepared for this investigation. Science. Example. It's not my fault. You know, Washington drained a lot of points. I mean, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Examine the tattoos.
Some of these tattoos are veritable works of... What's that? The skin between her breasts is different. Bloody hell! This tattoo was drawn on a page of leather and stitched onto her skin. Probably during childhood. If the scars are anything to go by. It's the same kind of tattoo as on the rest of her body.
Can't really tell what it is. So I guess I'm done. That was disgusting. I'm almost gonna edit that out. The heck? Servant standing in here watching this? I think that's everything. I think I'm pretty much done. The time was 3:54. I think that's all I figured out for this. There's some fabric by the door. It's a gun hasn't been shot off. It's fucking drugs. Yeah, we don't know if she was assaulted. We don't know anything about body. Oh, what's that over there? Let's assume I knew everything, but there's more to be discovered yet.
Blood spatter indicates that the murderer must have held Elizabeth upright during the attack. Even if Elizabeth wasn't very big, I doubt she wouldn't have put up a struggle. It takes tremendous strength to overpower someone like that.
Oh, more devil storms. So yeah, I can come back in here later, pick everything up. Why don't I talk to a servant here?
Has Sir finished with this room?
Do you know who could have made such a mess of this room?
Miss Adams, sir. We were given orders to leave the room as it was, so as not to rush her.
Did she have a fight with someone to get the room into this state?
Not that I know of, sir. Miss Adams would sometimes throw a tantrum, during which she would destroy anything that came to hand. Lord Mortimer told us not to enter the room.
Thanks for that information.
You are welcome, sir. Has Sir finished with this room?
I know enough now. Thank you.
Very well, sir. Sir may return whenever need be. I shall guard the door.
I'm not. Yeah, I think this game impressive. I feel like I'm getting clued in on something I don't need to know. Why don't I go downstairs? Or I go downstairs? I hope. Please, let's hope. Let's hope and pray that they blocked off downstairs. Yes. God, they blocked off downstairs. Because I want to get this day ended. Allocate my stream won't be complete, okay, until I allocate my points and level up my skills. That will be. I only planned to stream 1 hour, and it's been like 2.5. This game feels impossibly long. I don't know if there's any. Is there a chest or something? No, there's no chest. It's the line about the grub. You want to fly, but you are just a grub.
What a tragedy, my son. How could such a thing have happened?
That's exactly what I'm trying to find out. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary last night?
I saw the young French soldier, Bonaparte.
Oh, I'm sorry, I already did this
hanging
one.
around
I thought I
near
could
Miss
like
Adams'
trigger
room.
something new.
But
now that
I would not
done
want to get an innocent man
talk
into
to everyone
trouble.
else. I thought I could
He's
talk to him
probably
again. So yeah, just end it.
But if I were you, my son, I would talk to Monsieur Peru. You remember how violently he set upon Miss Adams.
Oh, don't worry. He's on the list of suspects.
I wasn't able to question Peru as much as I thought I wanted to. I wasn't able to. I think I did. Yeah, I did question him because I got a free pass on psychology. So I think I pretty much found everything. I don't think anything else would jump out at me. Can I get a picture of the statue? Why won't let me choose the statue? Just put stuff up like that?
Which four-letter word could open this?
Amber fragments. What did I get? I got a bunch of letters, dude. What? What did I just pick up? Picked up a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I got this one. 1 out of 4. I thought I got a letter. Tell me you just picked up a letter, though. Mortimer's letter. I don't know what I just picked up. I saw those things flash, but I couldn't read them fast enough. Glad I got that open. The code word was Zeus. Knew it had to be Zeus. I was gonna write room or like ruins. Rooms. Ooh, Zeus. Can I talk to anybody back here? I can't talk to anyone. Let's end the day, please.
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
I'm going to use my potion if I need to make an action. I have a culprit. I want to tell him I have a culprit, but I don't think I do.
Will you remind me of the facts we already know about?
Elizabeth Adams was killed last night, but Piaggi was with Holm and I until late at night. As for Bonaparte and Washington, they left us after midnight, both tired.
Do I have a culprit? I mean, why would I choose that one? If I don't choose I have a culprit, then I can't continue.
I believe I've identified the murderer.
Really, Louis? All right then. Please think carefully before you give me your answer. This is a very, very serious accusation.
Well, I'm going to need a bit more time to review my findings about the crime.
I do understand. All the more so as it's crucial not to make any mistakes when it comes to naming the culprit.
I feel like I don't know enough. I'm not supposed to. You're gonna ask me to use my problem-solving skills? I wanted this game to be on rails. I don't want to have to make any more choices. You're gonna make me make more choices? I want to make any more choices, please. What kind of sounds are those? I'm reading here, it says, finding all the clues about... It says Adam's murder? I don't know why. Let's just say Elizabeth. Finding all the clues about Elizabeth's murder, telling Mortimer you have no culprit yet, reviewed you with a vindicated trait, and +1 vigilance. This is a terrible walkthrough. A detective one. I mean, I didn't find all the clues, did I? I got almost everything. I didn't get everything because I don't have any action points. I can't get everything. I can't get all the clues. That's what frustrates me. Don't tell me in a walkthrough, oh, if you got all the clues. No, it's like I'm saying you can't. You can't get all the clues. I didn't have any points.
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
I'm listening, Louis.
I believe I've identified the murderer.
Really, Louis? All right then. Please think carefully before you give me your answer. This is a very, very serious accusation.
I couldn't say whether it's one of the male or female guests. Because it was a small and dainty hand. That's what he said. It was on the dagger. I feel like I'm trying to think it through. Because it was a small hand. The dagger. But what did she say about like battling, standing upright? It's gotta be a woman. It's the fabric that was by the door. But the large footprints, he thought might have been like Washington's footprints. Oh, it must be one of the Hillsboroughs. How could I even know? I feel like I'm not satisfied. I forgot that Emily Hillsborough told me she had a dang sister. You know, she said they trade places a lot of the time. Should I rat her out? Should I spill her secret? I didn't talk to Wallner at all, dude. checking out the possible things I should use. There's a lot of Bible stuff in the next part. Sorry, I'm getting all carried away. It seems that I have the exact script to get through this section, which I don't like this about this game is, puzzles like these where you need to do an exact sequence.
From what I've found out, I believe that my mother is the culprit, even though I find it hard to accept.
Sarah? But why her?
I found out that there was a long history between Elizabeth and my mother. She had been her personal doctor and had tortured her throughout her childhood.
And so she could have tried to silence Elizabeth so the truth wouldn't get out and damage her reputation. Well, it's possible. Have you anything else?
Elizabeth thought that Mother was going to kill her. Difficult to believe in a simple coincidence in light of recent events.
Indeed, it's uncanny. Anything else?
That's terrifying. This is so intense.
The print left on the knife near the body was left by a slender hand, without a doubt the hand of a woman.
And there aren't many female guests. I see. Anything else, huh?
I think that there's more than enough evidence here.
Indeed, it's very worrying. Everything seems to indicate that your mother is responsible for Elizabeth's murder. Given the distinguished guests and the political issues involved at the conference, I trust you'll leave me to conclude the case in my own way.
Now that we've examined the question from all sides, maybe you could explain to me why you asked me here, my lord.
Right. It's time we spoke about your mother, Louis.
She seems to be making every effort to steer clear of your guests.
What do you mean?
For the past few weeks, my mother's been playing cat and mouse, if you will. I don't know why, but it wouldn't surprise me to learn that she's trying to avoid someone. The question is, who?
And in your opinion, would she be the cat or the mouse?
The cat. Did my mother sell arms?
Knowing my mother, she would be the cat.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities and yours in the Golden Order. I thought we had everything to gain by working together.
You mean the canon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Monsieur Bonaparte came to speak to me about it yesterday, during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. He was supposed to let me speak to you about it first. Our friend Napoleon desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me.
Why help a lieutenant? She was looking for a buyer.
Did my mother intend to finance a war? I'm not sure that I follow.
No, your mother's aim was not so much to partake in a war, but rather to make Monsieur Bonaparte accountable. France is in turmoil, and having support of a military man can often come in handy, Louis. You'll see. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play, and I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending? If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Ah, thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what is said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over. Earlier, you asked me the official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
She was looking for someone.
What do you mean?
In Paris, we were working on a smuggling case to do with occult objects. We had just arrested a dealer who intended to go to you to meet a buyer. My mother was here to find out to whom he intended to sell his stolen treasure.
Oh. What was the name of your dealer?
Von Brarst.
The dealer was called Von Burchard. As for the buyer, he was unknown to us.
No, I don't know anything about that. There's something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
Her not coming back to the manor after so long makes me wonder if she is wary of something.
Well, certainly. But whom? The only ones who were present during
I'll
the
feel
stay
about
were
this.
Sir Gregory, Duchess Hillsborough, Mr. von Wollner, and myself.
You forget Elizabeth Adams, my lord.
That's true. But Gregory and I arranged it so that they wouldn't run into each other. I thought it had worked. Do you think that your mother felt she was in danger because of Elizabeth?
It's possible.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
What do I choose? What do I choose? What did you speak about together?
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord. What did you talk about together?
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we liked to share points of view about practically any subject. we would find ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jassy, or the adoption of the metric system in France last year, or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
Oh, what could I choose? None of them. Terrible. Just such an instance. I wish I had both of these open. Politics and erudition. Whitney's cotton gin or the treat of Jess?
My mother must have undoubtedly taken great pleasure in these exchanges. She always was one to appreciate broadening her knowledge. I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens that the Crusades are also my subject of predilection, especially the Third. My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
I know nothing of the Crusades. I'm failing here. Did I have politics? I feel like I could have made a choice. Do I have erudition locked? I don't even know what skills I have or not. I guess I need to find out real quick. I want to stop gameplay to do this. Skill not acquired.
Unfortunately, my lord, the Crusades are not my chosen field.
Well, it doesn't
Get
matter.
tired,
You have plenty of time to learn. Your mother is a very well-read woman. You're quite lucky to have her as a model, Louis.
Yes, I know, but I'm still very worried.
I must admit, there are worse things to worry about now, Louis.
What do you mean?
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once. Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister. And she shot her with a pistol. Then, before Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on.
That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister? The very person she came looking for? Why would she do that?
Excuse me, but between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation. Until the day came when she purely and simply disappeared.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course. I'll send you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you.
just opposite Mortimer's study.
Alright, I think this is a good place to stop. Cool. Yeah, I was just looking ahead to what I have to do next, so the next things that are supposed to happen. I thought it said I had to go to the bottom floor. And then I would want to go to a tower. This one? This door right here? Sick. Alright. That is the key moment. And so with that, I want to say thanks so much for joining me on my stream. My name is Nicholas. You can find me on YouTube. My channel is called Turtle Island Tetragrammaton. That's where I'll upload past streams and archives. Besides that, yeah. I'll be able to stream again hopefully next week. Now I'll continue this because there's a few more puzzles left. And then the tower room, I gotta do a lot of more stuff. It's probably gonna take another hour before the end of the chapter, so maybe 45 minutes. There's no people, I don't think. It's just clues. This is the clues search. So yeah, not as dialogue heavy. To be honest, not too. This is a totally different game. First chapter was way different than this. It's totally different now. But either way, I'm still enjoying it. And either way, I hope you have a blessed night. Thanks for joining me. Be well. Good night.